Hey, John.
Hi.
Who in America does this, man? We do it like that. You already know. Come on, man. I shouldn't be the one teaching you this, okay? You should be the one teaching me that.
I've been in Latvia for too long. You were right.
Right?
No, you are
right.
I did that and I was like, no, that's not right.
That's good. You know, I watch NBA and all those guys do that too.
That's true. My name is Dylan. I'm a student and I'm from America.
You're dead.
I'm a student. I talk with my hands. I'm 19. I'm from America, studying film at Riseba.
From what state you are?
Georgia.
Tell me one thing about Georgia that we all should know.
Georgia is one of the few states in America that gets an equal amount of all the seasons.
Oh, okay. So you have summer, winter, autumn, and spring as well.
All of it.
You're kind of used to this weather we have.
No, no, not at all. I was walking in the snow earlier, and I was like, I think this is the first time I've had snow literally up to my knees. I was like, this is insane. I like so wet.
Why audiovisual media arts?
I'm a very creative person and I love art.
And how did you choose Latvia?
Well, America is very expensive. And I've always wanted to travel, so I always wanted to study somewhere in Europe. Side note, I now have learned that a lot of Latvians don't consider Latvia part of Europe.
Who told you that?
My classmate.
You knew you wanted to study something about filming?
Yeah.
And this stuff, right? And so you were looking at what Europe offered, and then you got to Latvia.
So originally I wanted to study in the UK.
You lived a bit.
And then I have some friends that are from Latvia online that I've known for a couple of years. They're like, oh, you should come to Latvia. And I was like, what's Latvia? So I did some research. I knew some people here already, so I was like, all right. And I kind of I just chose here just because.
You've been in Latvia since August, right?
Yes. I don't remember.
What have you seen or what have you learned about Latvia since you got here?
Very rainy and cold. And the summer is
It is what it is, guys.
not there much. This is the first city I've lived in.
So in Georgia, you don't live in the city?
Oh, I live in the mountains.
Oh.
I love the architecture here. I found out that the people here are really closed off and hard to talk to.
You might think they are quiet, but they really aren't. It's just, they are very shy,
Yeah. People have told me that Latvians are very closed off, but then when you get to meet them, they are very, very, caring.
Yeah.
Okay, before you skin me alive, I actually don't watch sports. I play sports, I don't watch it.
Do you want to eat McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Sure.
When you came to Latvia, were you concerned about that there wouldn't be any McDonald's? You'll have to eat just Latvian food all the time.
Actually, I didn't know that you had McDonald's, but I wasn't surprised because McDonald's is everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
What I was missing was Wendy's.
Oh,
and Dairy Queen, which you probably don't know what are, but
I know. I watch NBA commercials.
I want to know that they're in NBA.
Yeah, this is the Lido I wanted to tell you about. This is the place where, the most traditional Latvian food.
I've actually been there.
Oh, okay. And
that was the first place I went to eat when I came to Latvia.
That's a very good place to start.
It was very good.
Okay,
and it reminds me of we have a similar place in America called Golden Corral.
Okay.
But it's more bad for you. Hi.
Do we speak English, Philippine? Labdien, vai jūs man dzirdat?
I speak English.
What do you want to eat?
Big Mac.
Okay, you want a combo or just a Big Mac?
Are you paying?
I thought you were gonna.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the combo.
Viens Big Mac vidējais komplekts. What you gonna drink? Coke?
Yeah, that.
Što bez cukura kolu, lūdzu. We got this QR code for special meals in our phones, and we can just show it. They're gonna scan it, and then we can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you should be the ones who have the system first, right?
Maybe in like bigger states.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't know. Atlanta probably has it. Whenever I went to Atlanta, since it's a 2-hour drive, normally when I went there, I didn't normally get fast food. I normally would get really good food because I was like, oh, it's a treat. So I don't know. This is actually the first drive-through I've been to in Latvia.
Okay, nice. So you can make a wish.
Okay.
But just don't say it out loud, you know?
Okay.
Because in Latvia, if you say it out loud, it doesn't happen.
I think that's it.
Oh. Šī nav sponsorēta reklāma. This isn't sponsored.
Here we go. Thank you. McDonald's, please sponsor us.
Yeah.
Is the reason why this is the only episode of like your show that we went to McDonald's to eat is because I'm American?
No. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I have no idea. Like, really, I don't.
No, this is good though. Honestly, I mean, the girl that ate the fish is probably like, why didn't I get McDonald's? So
yeah, I guess if the previous guest will watch this video, they will not be happy. Well, but you know, life is life.
If I ever meet them in person, I'll buy them McDonald's.
Guys, you heard him. You heard him. Okay.
You have to find me. I'm everywhere. And nowhere.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Bold.
I live in your walls.
This is really good.
I actually like Latvian McDonald's way better than American McDonald's.
Well, that's interesting.
Your guys' McDonald's is better. It just is. Your fries are way better.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Latvia's McDonald's is way better than Georgia's McDonald's.
Okay.
It just tastes more fresh.
Can you tell me about your studies?
It's very interesting. I like it for the most part. My course, it's very fun. Like, it's just creative. We have a lot of creative freedom with our assignments. You get homework, and it's kind of a broad thing assignment that you kind of get to put your own idea into. And it's very fun.
Which teacher do you like the most?
It was actually my acting teacher. We only had him for 2 weeks. He was very fun and he was very approachable. When it comes to like my general studies, my favorite teacher is probably, okay, his name is Mezulist.
So you have two teachers. It's Mezulis and Salinj.
Mezuli?
Yeah, Mezulis.
Mezuli?
Yeah, and Salinj. Yeah. Those sounds could be hard for you, but yeah, okay.
You guys, I like you guys.
Camera heated up at McDonald's, and so we weren't able to film the second episode. And so it's Tuesday now, and we met once again, and we thought that we're gonna wear the same outfit, right? So that you can tell which day it is, right? But then there was one problem. Today I was driving to work and I understood that I just did a haircut yesterday. So it's probably really hard to try and tell you guys that it's the same day. Well, here we are, back with Dylan. Dylan, how do you feel today?
I feel good. We should have just went back to the McDonald's and like did it like normal, but just never mention that your hair is just different.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna look at the video later on. We'll see. Okay. Well, before we start to get into all these questions, you were talking about your girlfriend and your girlfriend's dad. Can you tell me the story?
My partner is daughter of
Valdis,
which is very famous like host in Latvia. Works at a radio station called Radio Skanto. I think it's the biggest radio.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, they recently had their 30-year anniversary of the radio station. And I was invited to like event. They had a lot of famous bands and like singers that were there that I've never heard before because I'm not from Latvia. But
as you can tell,
yeah, I was like, oh, look, this guy's singing, and then everybody was like, and I was like, the that was my favorite was there was this duo rap group. Their name was a play on Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, but they're Bermuda Triangle. Like they're the Bermuda stories.
Oh yeah.
Which means it's not like a triangle, but just with two corners. Two angle. I don't know how to pronounce it.
But yeah, they performed and they were really cool. I liked them.
So now you guys understand that Dylan is probably more famous than you all guys. But it's okay. It's okay. We all have time, But just the thing is that Dylan is in Latvia only 4 months. Dylan is learning in audiovisual media arts.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell me the pros and cons of your program.
It's a very creative course where you're just able to express yourself creatively more than other courses. 2, I find it kind of easy compared to other things that I've done.
It's because you really like what you're doing,
yeah.
Or is it just in general?
I really like what I'm doing, so okay. I'm saying that's probably because that probably is why it's easier
for you.
You'll have to work a lot with your classmates, which is good because it's more sociable than other courses, I'm assuming. The teachers are very easy to. They're very understandable when it comes to like the assignments. If they're trying to explain something you're not quite understanding of it, they're very good at expressing what they mean. The cons, other than like editing, there's not much like computer work.
Oh, so you would like to have more theoretical parts of it?
No. I'm just saying that might be a con for some people. There is one teacher that has trouble with English, but I have a lot of classmates that can translate it very easy, so everything works out fine.
Okay.
Other than that, there's not much cons, to be honest. There actually is one more other con. The website that our teachers are supposed to post our homework. I don't know if it's the fault of the teachers or the website.
It is the teacher's fault.
But sometimes it's really hard to navigate what the homework is. So it's always, in my experience and my classmates' experience, to my understanding, it's just easier to just ask them what the homework is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's hard to find it on my Riseba. Or maybe they just don't post it. I don't know.
Don't listen to me, guys, but I just don't do homeworks. That's easier. You don't have problems finding it if you're not looking for it. What are the prices of gas in your country?
In Georgia, when I left, gas was about $4.11.
That means 1 liter is cheaper in USA than it's here.
Probably. I don't know.
In audiovisual media arts, you don't do that.
Yeah. Good job.
A lot of students, they are looking for a program after the middle school where they don't have to do math. It's very interesting that there are a lot of universities who advertise them or advertise programs. Here, you don't have to learn.
That's actually one of the big reasons that I wanted to study in Europe.
So you're one of those people.
Yeah, because in America, once you graduate like high school, and you're done with your math and science and you want to go to university, they're like, okay, now you have to do math and science and history for another year before you can do any class that you'd like. So that's just all your classes for like the first year. And I was like, I want to do what I want to do. So, and in Latvia, that's one of the big things. So there's a lot of universities that do that.
How was it to start living in Latvia? The first feeling you got?
Yeah, it was very different. Everybody is so talkative in the US. I can go to a gas station and just, while I'm filling gas, just talk to the person next to me, just be like, hi, how's your day? And then they'll be like, oh, and they'll tell me about their day, and you just strike up a conversation.
Okay.
Whereas here,
it doesn't happen.
Here it doesn't. Here I show up and I went to a gas station just because I was walking around and I was like, oh. And there was a guy in there. And another thing is that a lot of gas station food in America is not good. There are good gas station food, but to my experience, most of it not good. So when I was there, I was wondering if like the hot dogs at your guys' like gas stations were like good to eat.
They are.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I was like, I'm just gonna ask somebody. And I remember I went up to some guy and I was like, hey, are these good? And then he looked at me like, why are you talking to me? He didn't say that, but like that's how he looked at me.
Yeah, the look of it.
And then he was like, yeah. I was just like, oh, I'm not from here. I didn't know. And he's like, they're fine. And he just walked away. And I was just like, I'm sorry.
When you have situations like this, just don't take that in mind. It's just it's a Latvian person, you know.
Yeah.
We always have this joke. I told that in previous episode as well. That when the COVID struck, it was 2 meter distant. Yeah. But when the COVID ended, we were back to 5 meters.
Yes.
So
another thing when I first moved here, my favorite thing when it comes to like area is probably just public transportation. It's a lot to take in when you first move here. Like at first, I was just like, I don't know where anything is, and
you can almost get everywhere in the Riga with just 2 buses.
Most of the time, I take buses. I haven't seen many of the old ones. Those are weird.
Yeah, they are. You know, but we grew up with them, so
it's like nostalgic.
Yeah, it is, and it's very interesting because once you used to get driving with the car, you forget the feeling. Because you know, when you were young, you got used to it because you were driving it every day.
Yeah.
But once you get older and you start to drive with the car, and then you have like, you know, once in like 6 months a chance to drive the tram, you do it and you feel like, you know, wow. You know?
Oh, really?
What a wonderful experience, you know. It really feels like you're driving with your private chauffeur. And
see, that's interesting because I never like lived in a city before now. So no, when I was a kid, I was like driving a car, like being taught. So I'm like 11 years old, and like my dad is like, "Oh, okay, son, this is how you drive a car." And I'm like,
but you have automatics, right?
Yeah. I don't know how to drive a manual.
Want to try it? In Latvia, when we say something that we don't want to happen, we spit around our left shoulder 3 times. So we have to do it together now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's to the left. You did it. It's to the left. You have to redo it.
Oh,
otherwise it's not gonna work. Yeah, thank you.
How many malls are in Latvia?
A lot. But there is one thing that Latvians do and they like, shopping.
I've been to Oregon. I think
that's the one here.
Yeah. I think it's called malls, and then there's 2 near Riseba there. What is one thing that you would say Latvians do best when it comes to like a service, I guess?
Making other countries' food. We're good at making pizza, making sushi, making tacos, Asian food, everything.
Okay.
Latvians are very good and they have very high quality. Like, for example, if you go to any Latvian restaurant or place to eat, Latvians have got to very high standards and the clients are demanding high standard. Pizza or pasta, it's real Italian food, right?
Yeah.
But once you get used to Latvian pasta or pizza, when you go to Italy, it doesn't feel that special anymore because the one you are eating here already is very good.
Oh, I'd be careful.
If somebody wants to disagree with me, you know, in the comment section, you have a chance to do it. And now all the Italian people just, oh, you put pineapple on pizza?
I had sushi when I first came here, and it was the first time I actually liked it. Every time I had sushi in Georgia, I was just like, this is just not good.
Do you say thank you to the chauffeurs like this in your country as well? Like, he let us get in this line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you say, okay, I just wanted to know if that's a thing like in the whole world or is it just in our country?
It feels weird saying in America because even if it's like most likely the whole world, but I haven't been to the whole world, so I don't know.
Okay.
But in America, at least, basically, if anybody ever lets you buy ever, you always kind of just like wave and say thank you.
Oh, okay.
Road rage is awful in America. Road rage is bad in America. It's like if you get out of your car, you could get shot.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know, if you get in road rage in America and you get out of your car, you're putting your life on the line.
Can you tell me something that you would suggest someone who would come to study Latvia?
The weather is insane. It rains a lot. It doesn't feel as cold as it looks. I would definitely try to learn some Latvian if you're coming to study. Definitely coordinate with your like university, like international advisor, to help you out with like the immigration process, because definitely difficult to do it on your own. If I didn't have my immigration advisor, I'd probably be just completely lost. So
Okay.
try the mayonnaise. It's so good.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah.
You don't have that in your country?
No, we have it. Yours is just
Oh, it's just,
way better.
okay.
I think it's because you guys
Really like it.
like use horseradish, I think, in your mayonnaise. I think so.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I think I heard something about, I don't know. Point is, Latvian mayonnaise, so much better than American mayonnaise.
Okay.
Like, oh my god.
Okay. And so, is there anything else you would like to ask me, or you would like to know before we end?
Ask you, what's your name? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Before we go off, I wanted to say thank you for participating. It was very interesting and fun for me.
Yeah.
As well, right? So, and here's something that you could use, because you said it rains a lot here, so we're gonna help you. So, Dylan, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day, and
Open it here.
see you in the campus.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, it's like,
Goodbye.
goodbye.